Roberto Sanchez on to get us started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. 8 read. 53 You don't want nothing.
On first down, Locke. That one into the hands of Hamilton. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing again on second down. Locke. Open man, here is Hamilton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Denver has the first down, the play going for 15 yards.
Let's go. Big series right here. We got to step up.
Locke now on first down. He'll find Lindsey here. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll be a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Royce Freeman, the intended target, and it's third down.
Well, touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 35.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen, Timmy.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Phillip Lindsay, 35 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Throughout the game, we're going to track so many different statistics, but one is becoming increasingly in vogue: explosive runs of 20 yards or more, and we just saw one right there to open this game.
Now we'll see how the other team responds, because when you get a play like that against you this early in the game, you got to feel like your back's against the wall a little bit.
Yeah, the pressure now increases on you because your first thought is we have to answer right now.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. His first carry, and he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for second down. On second down now, it's Hines, and a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Only 3 yards on the pickup. They'll be left staring at a 3rd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Looking deep for Hilton. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field.
45, 45, 45.
They'll try and throw for it here. And he's got his man Hilton. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard fourth down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
45 tonight. Go. I'm on. Shoot.
Now a give right side. Hines. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. On 2nd down, it's Hines, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. On 1st down, Hines. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Now on 2nd and 13. Brissett. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
On 3rd down, it's Hines, and he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down? Now Brissett on 4th down. And this is going to be incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Broncos will take over on downs. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Now a carry for Lindsey. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Locke. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Hey, I'm coming.
Ready?
Throwing his Lock on 3rd down. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked by Pierre Desir. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well, when both guys went up for the ball, I just thought, who's going to come down with it? I didn't think he'd come down with it and then take it all the way for a touchdown.
That's battling, isn't it? Because normally, if both guys go up for it and come down with it, the tie goes to the offense. The defensive player didn't want it to be a tie at all. He wanted a little bit more, took it, and went the other direction.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
General West.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, here's Locke. And that is incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw is probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down. On 1st 10, here's Locke. This is Riddick on the screen. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. From the 39, Locke. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 21. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And finally down at the 9-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
70, 80 weapons.
They'll run here with Freeman. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Throwing now is Locke. Escaping the pressure right. And this one's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? They'll try to run with Lindsey. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. It's about a 3-yard pickup there, but more importantly, they're still a few yards away here. It's now 4th down and goal. The kick by McManus is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Check it back, check it back.
On 3rd down, Brissett. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
Watch twist. Watch twist. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Go, go. Yep, go.
They're going to try and throw. Trying to lay one up deep. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They'll run on first down. It's Lindsey. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
They'll take it in by Hamilton, and he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Danico Autry is in on the stop.
Jump, 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 jump.
On second down, a run with Lindsey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On third down, here's Lindsey. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And McManus able to put it through. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
45, 45. Mike, 45. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check, check, check. He's coming. Don't
From the gun, here's Brissett. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Shift. Show it up. Show it up. Rush in. Rush in. Rush in. Kill.
Brissett now. Looking deep for Hilton. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton in the final seconds of the first half as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. Nope. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game will just start all over.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
First down and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, it's Hines, and he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
6-6, pull it high. Hit it.
On 1st down, Lindsey. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and very short, Locke. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Nyheim Hines, 95 yards. And the Colts have taken the lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
Yeah.
The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Well, he can be a load to handle off the edge, and he can do it against the pass. Sure, he can do it against the run like he did there.
And you mentioned a load. How about having to adjust to his speed as well? Because not only does he bring some pop, he brings some dash as well. A nice play on that situation.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun on third down, Locke. And that is incomplete.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. This is away and a very good kick, angled from the sidelines.
Let's go, let's go.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big time, John? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. On third down, it's Hines. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike. Ready? 45, 45, 45, Mike, 45. Here we go, here we go. Hey, alert 3.
We're set on first down. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner. With good timing, you get a completion, as we just saw there.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. On play action, Brissett. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he got his man. It's Hilton for the Colts touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On On first down, right back to Lindsey. And give the tackle to Anthony Walker.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd and 9, Locke. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th. Staying on the ground with Mack. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. On first down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. A give running right is Mack. And some room to roam now. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack, 35 yards. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Ready, set.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Deshaun Hamilton, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
Let's go now. 90 Wolf. 61 Matchbox Lights.
You got nothing.
Hey, wahoo!
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl. Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Hey, Alpha.
50's to Mike. 50's to Mike. I'm here on
Dude.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. He completes this to Sutton. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
36, 36. Sponge, Sponge, Sponge. No, no, no.
Smooth.
Mike's 50.
They'll go for it. It's Locke. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
On the ready.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Lindsey. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Snap.
They'll go again with Lindsey. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. The Broncos on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Clock now to throw. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. It was Justin Houston, the native of Statesboro, Georgia, with a sack. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Check.
Hey, Delta. Yes.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Hey, Echo.
Hey! Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Mike,
get it.
Lock gonna go on 4th down. This is the tight end Fant, and he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Brissett to throw on first. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
check 52. He's checking. Crash.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Complete to Hilton. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Alert 3. Check.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you could put yourself in jeopardy.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Quick edge. Go. Hey. Switch. Check 37. Kill. Check.
To throw, Brissett. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Mike Purcell gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
Hatchet. Check 9. Yeah. That's mine. I got it.
It's 3rd and long for Brissett. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
49. Check 49. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Watch twist.
4th down. Brissett dancing to his left. And the catch made by Hilton. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Broncos will take over on down. They look to throw. It's Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Spencer. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd and inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Bravo.
Check 31, check 31.
Mike 50, Mike.
Hey.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
Five.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Read it well, and it's picked.
Intercepted by the Colts. His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Out of his end zone, Brissett. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Incomplete. Kareem Jackson on the coverage.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, check Mike 34. Mike 34. Come on, D. Switch. Check the hot read.
They'll throw again from their own end zone. Looking for Campbell downfield. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter @EA Madden.